your #1 source for news in the desert Southwest. This is News 11 Evening Edition.
There are several news stories we're working on for the evening edition at 6. First, the Ocotillo Wind turbine project has been controversial since the very beginning. Local Native American tribes in the area claim the turbines were built on sacred land, but did the Native American Heritage Commission agree with them? And what does this mean for the future of the project? We'll explain.
All right, up next on the evening edition, the Ocotillo Wind turbine project has been controversial since the very beginning. More on how a recent vote could lead to dismantling the turbines. That's next. You're watching News 11, where news comes first. Welcome back, everybody. The location of a wind turbine project in Ocotillo has been deemed as a sacred site recently by the Native American Heritage Commission.
The ruling is symbolic, and with it, several Native American tribes in the area are hoping that the company that erected the turbines gets them dismantled right away.
News 11's Milrose Bosco tells us why this may not be as practical as it sounds.
The recommendation is that the more than 100 wind turbines be dismantled, but that still remains to be seen. A big win for the local Native American communities surrounding Imperial County. The Native American Heritage Commission says these wind turbines in Ocotillo are on sacred ground. The Native Americans want them dismantled.
And this was our first opportunity to really have somebody look at all the evidence objectively, independently, and as it ends up, they ended up agreeing with the tribes unanimously.
Pattern Energy erected the turbines and had archaeologists working with them before and during the project, keeping in mind the tribe's concerns. RScheid says bones were found and were tested, and Pattern Energy just placed them back where they found it.
It was on the surface and we put it back. And so the commission said, well, here's an example of how you don't get it. You don't pick up somebody else's remains, take them away, and then put them back without consulting them.
The Imperial County Board of Supervisors okayed the project and stands behind Pattern Energy.
We're able to establish and determine and even section off some of those sites so that nothing would be built over them.
The case is now in the hands of the Attorney General.
Help us find a way to do something, some sort of enforcement action that sends a message to Pattern and BLM and Imperial County that this is not the way you do it.
There's still a lawsuit in this matter which could take some time. In Ocotillo, Milrose Bosco, News 11.
All right. Well,
yes. Thank you very much, Milrose.
Yeah.
A lot to go, kind of take in for that story.
Very controversial right there, yeah. Well, still the